And we're back. Episode 15 of the Clubhouse. We talk about D-Nuck's recovery against the Warriors. Talk about the old boys in New Zealand. Ryan Pappenhausen's new love fling. And my favourite thing about it all, the barbecue sauce on my white shirt just before. Let's get into it.
This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now. All right, welcome back. Episode 15, round 16 of the Clubhouse. Apologies again for missing last week. Boys went down with an illness that went through the squad, but they're back now, up and about, and we're back to do another episode. So I think we said last week we're going to get a guest, but our guest who wanted to line up is doing something more important this week. So we'll postpone the guest, but it's good to have you two back. So
thanks,
welcome back, lads. How's the sickness? Describe it. What happened? You just wanted a week off?
I just wanted a day off, you know. Been getting flogged in the gym on the bike and that. I've come up. It was on the weekend after the family weekend, actually. I think it was Monday or something. I felt a bit run down, a little tickle in the throat. Went and watched the AFL, Collingwood versus the D's.
Oh, yeah.
And then went to dinner and come home and then started to feel a bit, how you going? Could have been the food, but woke up next morning and, just couldn't open my eyes. So thought the boys would go to New Zealand. Didn't want to get anyone run down or sick. And then my dad texted me and said he had COVID. So it's
so you did a test?
You had COVID?
I did test and I didn't have COVID, so I don't know why. I don't know what is in my head. And then Willie Warbrick had COVID, so yeah, that's why he's been gone away for 5 days. Wow. So yeah, it must be getting around. I don't know. How are you, Doozy? How are you feeling, mate?
Nah, I'm sweet. I had a bit of a man flu, I reckon. I just felt like run down. I didn't have a tickly throat, which I normally do when I get sick, but I just felt tired. I was like tired and I was just going, nah, I don't feel good. Like real lethargic. And I feel like when I had COVID, that's exactly how I felt too, but I tested and I was negative, so.
And with COVID, did you just have that where it was like real delayed? Like your worst of your sickness was way before you actually tested positive? Or was that just me?
Nah, so I was real sick first and then I tested, nothing.
Yeah.
But then it come like 3 or 4 days later and then I was starting to get better by then, which was weird.
I remember going into training one day and I was like, I'm so off. Like I just don't. It was while I was in rehab. And then Richie was just trying to get so much out of me. I was like, fuck, I can't do anything, And I thought I was carrying on. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
And then I think Lockie come up to me and I was like, mate, I'm so sick. And he's like, oh yeah, we'll just do a COVID test. Did a test, nothing. I remember getting home being like, fuck, what's wrong with me? Next morning, tested positive. I was like, fuck, I've been in training, touching all the equipment. Like one of the boys is going to get it now.
To be fair, I don't really think about testing anymore. If I'm sick, I'm not testing for COVID.
Crazy to think about 4 years ago, it was like.
Any little thing we're testing.
Yeah, you're done.
We're testing,
And you're locked in for 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks, mate.
Yeah, it was actually, it was massive.
Crazy. Victoria was 2 years. That's nuts.
In 2021 when I got done, it was 2022 for COVID. I was in Origin camp.
You had it in Origin camp?
You didn't play, man.
I was mucking around. I went and played golf because I had like a little headache. And I went and played golf and I was thinking, I've just had a headache, I'll be right. And then the guy texted me saying, look, mate, you need to come down and test. I was like, yeah, sweet. Come down and test. Obviously did everything. Sitting there having lunch and he's like, you're taking the piss, aren't you, man? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, you're taking the piss, eh? I was like, what do you mean? He showed me. It was like 2 red lines. I was like, holy.
And you missed
the game, eh?
I missed the game.
What game was that?
It was a decider, and it was a decider Tommy played. I was I had to go sit in an Airbnb in Sunny Coast.
That's right.
I had to go isolate. So I was watching it, and mate, there was no Wi-Fi. It kept cutting out and in from the Airbnb. So I missed everything when Cobbo got knocked out and everything. So yeah, it was obviously.
Wow. So how many times have you had COVID?
From testing once.
Yeah, once. But I got it that year. Was it start of 21 after Chrissy? Before Chrissy was supposed to go back to training for Chrissy, and I got it, and I was still up on the Goldie. And I told Frank, bro, I can't. I just tested positive. I'll see you in 10 days. Because remember, everyone come back late that year. Like a few boys had COVID. I don't know if it was 21, but we had COVID over that Christmas break, and then we had to like drip feed the COVID boys in because they'd been sick, so they couldn't do the full con. They had to do like instead of 12 reps. We were doing like 5s.
Because Jack had long COVID. Yeah, that's right.
They were really scared about that.
They were proper like everyone who had COVID recently had their own like fitness group because they didn't want them to get like real bad.
Heck,
So
man, what a throwback.
yeah, that was I was
COVID
cheering
days.
that. That was
Hey,
awesome.
good.
Oh, wow. Very good. Well, good to have his back, lads. It's we had the week off, but we're firing in now and we've got plenty of episodes to go. So we'll hop in the icebreaker. Tommy did put one down, but I've changed it again. So
Rogue. I love it.
I've got a different one. I'm really interested to hear your answers for this one. It was in a book I was reading and it was, it's actually, I think it tells a lot about the person. So the icebreaker is, if you could spend one day in a great library studying anything you wanted, what would it be?
Are you going to give us the answer first? Because you would have obviously thought about it.
Yeah, he would have thought about it.
Nah, well, yeah, I wrote down
Science.
like psychology as my number one.
Yeah.
And then I'd do like business, number 2.
Business ethics.
Business ethics. Nah, just straight business, bruv. That's my 2.
I'm going to go anatomy. Is it anatomy?
Anatomy.
Yeah.
Like the body?
Yeah.
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 Human anatomy.
That's pretty good.
Interesting.
Doctor, physio.
Why is that? What's your...
It's about the body. I reckon I'd be more like more intrigued and more focused. I reckon if it was something about like obviously business or what else did you say?
Like psychology?
Yeah, no, my head would fall off.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I just think I'd be more switched on or more in the zone. I reckon. Finding
Knowing
different
your body.
finding different ways of the body and finding different ideas around the body.
That's pretty good. That's not a bad answer, actually. I'm probably, I don't know, I can't think of anything new that you haven't said, but I reckon psychology would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could study it. It comes the worst studier ever. Like I was the worst at school doing homework and shit, but I reckon it'd be cool to learn that stuff. If you know that stuff, it's a bit of a, what do you call it? A pretty good asset to have if you're good at psychology.
It's a bit of a game changer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon.
And even like mine's one with the body, that's pretty smart too. Like being able to learn about the body and what to do and what not to do.
I got a fun fact for you, man, but I want to give you the first opportunity to try guess it.
All right, hit me.
What is a bone that babies are not born with? This is your anatomy books. You're deep into you're in 6 hours in.
Study.
You've been studying your anatomy. You've come across this.
And and there's no bone.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound stupid. Nose.
No. I'll give you one more guess.
There's nose of bone.
Cartilage, bone? Yeah, you can break your nose, can't you?
Yeah, you can break your nose. But I just thought because kids can bounce they're like bouncy balls when they're kids. Like my cousin fell down 2 stories.
I thought you were going to say your kids. Yeah, they're bouncing off the walls.
2 stories, like fell down 2 stories and bounced and like didn't do anything wrong.
So
with
like,
it. He was like a young
they're
kid.
real
Their bones haven't
floppy.
developed yet.
Yeah, they're like real floppy.
All right. It's not the nose.
Is he close though?
no.
Not
Not
even
close
close.
at all.
Is it dirty?
No. No.
It hasn't got a bone.
I'm quite familiar with this bone.
Fibia.
No, it can't be. Kneecap.
Kneecap. Babies aren't born without kneecaps. They only develop them when they start crawling.
How do you know that?
Read it on one of those like beer tops.
How?
You've been at the library for an hour looking at it.
studying anatomy.
What if they don't crawl?
Well, and they don't develop
they all
kneecaps, do
crawl.
they?
Yeah, but is that actually how they develop?
That's how they
them?
develop kneecaps.
Oh,
So-
you know
Is
what?
they just by going like this?
The third kid comes out when Bianca's birth. I'm going to touch his
feel his
knees, see if he has any kneecaps.
Get him crawling early. And
Give one
he
of them
could
little
have
things, you know, when they hit their knees with reflexes. I'm just going to go like that to it.
You know what used to scare me on kids? Babies, sorry. Their soft patch in
on
their
their
head.
head.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who was telling me about it. They reckon if you push it, you can actually like
Touch the brain.
go through to their.
It's
Oh,
Scary, man.
There's a soft spot.
Yeah, that's like,
that's our icebreaker. Sorry, Tommy. I thought I'd jump in and put one in instead.
No, it was good.
Good one. Got me thinking.
me
But
thinking,
otherwise,
my brain's
little life update, lads. Have been a bit going on. NBA Finals finished today. Origin squads announced, and the big golf bag giveaway, which you can see behind Mun there.
That's a
Cobra
beauty, baby.
kindly donated that for our little giveaway. So we'll get into that towards the back end of the podcast. But for now, a little update. What's been happening? Like we said, NBA Finals. Celtics 4-1. I think we all sort of thought it was going to happen that way. Jaylen Brown MVP.
He deserved it too. He played some pretty good, and even played really good the game, like the series before as well.
Yeah.
But it was a dominant performance from Celtics, unfortunately. I wanted the fairy tale for Kyrie against his old team, but they're too good, man. They're way too good.
How good was Trito today? Oh, you too, actually. I seen in your story.
Oh, day one, bro. Blue green. Did you see the jersey had Kyrie Irving's number?
Kyrie on the back. And
Kyrie.
Yeah, the Boston jersey.
It's a win-win situation. Kyrie, Boston.
But for those who are not across the NBA, I do see lots of comments being like, can we skip the NBA? Well, you'll be happy because the series is done. And our only talk now will be any trades or anything that happens in the off-season. So,
I don't know. The finals wasn't a big feeling like you were with the Super Bowl. I was not really like locked in for that.
A few of my mates were saying they were like, that was probably, it was like the shittest finals. It's
pretty, it was pretty lame.
Yeah.
I don't know. When you get the Super Bowl, you're like really excited to watch it. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just wasn't close, that's why. Like once the team goes out 3-1, you're just like, oh, well, it's game over now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
it's a time of...
I thought like the games leading up to it were pretty good. There was some good series that went on and that was pretty exciting. But yeah, like...
Timberwolves are probably the highlight of the NBA finals.
Yeah.
That would nearly be my take on it all.
I think for me looking at it, like when you're playing the two best teams of the competition, you shouldn't be burning them by 20.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be at least 5 or 10.
What do you mean by that?
Like the last couple of games are blown out. Like Dallas beat Boston last game by like 20, and then vice versa this game. Like I just don't know if it's probably like a 30-point game in ours for the grand final.
Yeah, but look how tough like their run was. Like Mavs to get there is nearly a win in a final in itself.
Yeah, they were like they had to beat Timberwolves, OKC.
How many games in total did they play compared to Celtics?
Nah, it was way more. Because Celtics, they were just
12.
To be fair, Celtics were too good.
Yeah.
All year they were too good. In the finals, they were too good. They just got quality play. Like getting Drew Holiday this year is just
massive win, eh?
Huge win. Porzingis. Yeah, they're always going to win it, really. So
I looked at their contract, like remaining, like Brown and bloody Holiday still got 5 years there, and then Tatum's got 2.
Tatum not going
He'll
anywhere.
get a
He won't be going. He'll be getting a max extension there. So they could be the real deal for the next couple of years.
Be pretty dangerous for a
Could
while.
be the real deal. And we also had here, how bad's the Melbourne traffic at the moment?
Oh,
How long did it take you to get here, actually? Because you...
I left at 4:30.
Yeah.
You guys finished your massage at 4:45. I reckon I got here 5:05.
Did you stop anywhere though, or you just come straight in?
Bumper. I ordered Uber Eats. I ordered Uber Eats, and I was dressed up in all my proper gear. A little shout out there, but I ended up putting all barbecue sauce all over this white shirt and dirty as.
What'd you have?
It's outside, man. I'm not bringing it in.
Salad
Filthy
barbecue
as.
sauce.
I can see it just down there.
No, what do you mean?
That's it, isn't it?
I got a white, nice proper white tee on, looking the goods, and then I put barbecue sauce
Where'd you
on.
get that t-shirt from?
Bray gave it to me.
Oh, is it Bray?
Yeah, I got no shirt left.
Oh, shout out Cassie Club. No, and Husey was late as well, and I was late too.
Yeah.
But I've got a genuine excuse, so
Yeah.
we'll put that one forward.
Yeah,
Drug
that's
test.
drug test. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Look at you, mate. You put 4 kilos on.
Yeah, well,
When you come back that quick from another broken leg, they're gonna test you, you know.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all gravy now.
That chin's gotten bigger.
I actually had to, so we got in off the field and they send you a text being like, you've got a drug test. I didn't check my phone until after massage, but after massage I went for a shower. In the shower, peed. And then they're like, oh, well, you need to pee for this test. So then I went back down the drug test. He's like, oh, we need to get 30 mil out of you. So I was just like...
They milked you.
Sculling.
Pretty much had to milk me, yeah. I was just sitting there trying to get 30 mil out of me. That's why I was late. So, yeah, it'll be all clear though.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. All right, Origin squads, game 2. They're out in Melbourne. Wednesday night.
Melbourne.
So,
Could be anything.
Could be
Chilly.
anything. Sure, it'll be good. Good turnout. Sellout? Don't know.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be
Close
100,000.
to.
Yeah. There's always, I think even in 2018 when we played here, it was a sold out crowd. But I know MCG's an iconic ground, but you just can't. Like when we played at Marvel last year, or even like, there's not the same feeling when you play at Amy Park. Like it's just because it's
Field's a
rectangular.
two-way
It's
game.
like, it's just too big.
Yeah.
Like we're in a rectangular field and you can still see there's probably 100, 200 meters still to that, till the end. Like sometimes you just feel like you're just playing in front of no one, but it's going to be a great crowd.
Yeah, the atmosphere will make up for it, I reckon.
Exactly.
What do you think the main difference is of playing on a cricket oval or cricket ground? I guess you've played a few games. Obviously, Husey played a few as well.
Yeah, it's the crowd on top of you, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, say Suncorp and Amy, the crowd's just so close, which is the same with like AFL because their field's so much bigger. Like the crowd's sort of on them because they're right up to the thing. But if there's a rugby league field on the oval just brings it in a bit. So I know Marvel was a bit different because like they feel like the fans are so far away. That's probably the only difference. So, but if you get a packed out MCG, it'll be
What
crazy.
about like your bearings? Like obviously both kickers. Is that any different?
No, I didn't really do too much kicking in Origin and don't do too much kicking and then when you're playing with Hughes either. So, but no, I don't think it changes too much. The field's probably still the same. It's just the crowd's a little bit further away, like Hughes said. But yeah, I think it's just the same thing. It just might be a bit dewy.
Who do we think? Obviously, you boys are going to say Queensland. I'm going to say New South Wales again. But after game one,
I was disappointed. It was a send off, and I don't want to go into the details of it all because everyone's already moved on. But I wanted a closer game. It was always going to be tough for them with 12 men. So, but they dug in. They're only down by 10 with about 20 to go. They done well. But yeah, I just think it'd be nice to have a close game. Obviously, Queensland by 4. But,
Queensland by 4.
Yeah.
What do you reckon of the changes? Obviously, a couple of tough ones. I think Nico and McInnes.
Yeah,
got
Teddy
dropped.
as well. Oh, Teddy.
Well, Teddy, yeah. But he played well. But, you got to give Edwards a shot. He's been in form for such a long time. So
I thought Teddy was probably best on ground for the first 15 minutes when they had, 7 minutes when they had 13 men. Like he was hard to handle when he had the ball. So yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh, and Latrell too.
Oh, and
Latrell's
Latrell's back. Oh, yeah, that's a big one
Latrell's
too.
back.
Who's out for Latrell?
Sully.
So Lee. So then
Because he's still suspended.
Yeah, Crichton will go to right centre, and they'll put Latrell at left.
Yeah, right.
He'd be hard to handle, big Latrell.
Yeah, he's been going good too. Him and the Rabbitohs have
up and about.
been playing well, so it's going to be
Confident Latrell, watch out.
yeah. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game. Obviously, Cobbo, he's not in the team.
Left out.
Yeah, he got left out. They reckon it's something different, but Satsy said it was he's been a bit injured the last couple of weeks playing with injections and stuff. So thinks he just needed a rest, but. Yeah, other than that, should be good.
Oh, man, Trenny Liero in as well.
20 and the 20.
Big Trenny in the 20.
Trenny in the 20.
Trenny in the 20. So that's
2020.
good.
Trenny 20.
Trenny Blue Eyes.
Trenny in the 20,
Pretty,
That's,
good for him. He's been going really well this year, and I know. I think he was pretty close to being in the squad that first game too. So a few opportunities opened up, and now he's in there. I think it'll be good for him.
Yeah,
he should gain a lot of confidence from it. So he'll learn a lot in there too with all those boys.
It's a bit like Leo Thompson when he come into Kiwi camp, like learning off Fisher Harris and all the bigger boys in there. Like you just see how much he's developed from them, like learning off the older boys. So I'm sure Trenny will learn off Paddy Carrigan and some of the other boys, how they prepare and how they prep, and he might get some good ideas on how he can bring back to the club. So no, it's good for him. So I'm pretty excited. Even though the Storm fans wanted him gone and knifed him,
hung out to dry
a fair bit, but no, he's done well, man.
He's come along good. It was pretty funny actually in the review of the last game. I think Trenny done something and Belzer was like, "Oh, see, boys, last year Trenny would have dropped that." But then he goes, "But he's worked so hard on his handling now, and now look at him." It was like a backhanded compliment. He's just fully like, "Last year Trent would have dropped that, no doubt."
He'll never give a full compliment.
He either like brings you up to slap you back down, or he'll slap you down early and then he'll bring you back up. So he's just never.
Well, that's what he did to me this week, right? So I thought I was good to go, like I'm ready, and I get a call yesterday, like 11:30. I was having a nap, so I didn't answer it. Woke up from my nap, gave him a call. I said, "Hey, mate, what's going on?" He goes, "Oh yeah, you're back this week, are you? You ready?" I said, "Yeah, I'm ready." He's like, "Oh, okay. We're not sure if you'd be playing NRL or you'll be playing in Queensland Cup. So, good to know that you're back playing. But, yeah, we'll have a discussion about it tomorrow." So I was just sitting there like, oh, shit. I know Stuart's been going well, but like, come on, man. So I feel like
back to Q Cup.
I feel like he just wanted to play mind games with me. So when I came in this morning, I was like, to the boys,
see how you felt.
Everyone's like, are you playing? I was like, well, maybe Queensland Cup. I don't know. It's up to the boss. And then he come up to me and asked, actually, Azza come up to me and asked, what number do you want to be named? I said, oh, well, if I'm playing 1, then 1.
Yeah.
So
100.
there we go.
So how did you train today then, Pappy?
No, I trained all right. Yeah, trained pretty good. It was very chilly out there today. Like nice day, but cold.
Well, that's what's happening in Melbourne also. Not just the traffic. The weather's getting frosty. Very it was like 3 this morning.
Mate, when you didn't have the day off on Monday, I come in, my ears were ringing when I was on the outside. And I hadn't
Sorry, I didn't have a day off Monday either. I was in on Monday.
No, you didn't. You weren't there.
Yeah, bro.
You were bloody over at bloody Green Street having a nice little
No,
meal.
mate. I was in on Monday. Monday was yesterday.
Were you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were. No, you were. Actually, Welshie was in too.
Yeah, the boys flew in late Sunday night and they're in for training on Monday. The guys that didn't play 80.
He would have been ecstatic.
Yeah.
No, he was good. He was all right yesterday. The vibes are high.
Vibes are high.
Yeah, vibes are high around the club at the moment.
that's good to hear.
High
That's
vibe.
good to hear.
But very easy to be high after the boys win over in New Zealand.
Yuzi killing it.
Yuzi leading the try assist clinic at the moment. And did you score a try as well?
Nah, no try.
You scored a try
I'm
the week
catching you
before?
though. Yeah.
you're
I'm slowly
coming
you're
up.
back now, so that doesn't help. But
You're really closing the gap.
yeah.
Do you know what you're on now?
I don't think I think I scored maybe 2 while you were out, which
reckon
is not
3.
that much. You reckon?
Yeah.
I forgot about the try tally.
Well, you're not far off either, so it's going to be a tight
Yeah.
I
race.
was sitting on straps too. I was averaging one a game too. Now I'll get
We're-
it back.
we're-
It's going to be whoever can stay on the park the longest is going to get that winner, I reckon, by the end of the year. But I think I'm still 2. Are you even?
I think we're even.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm 2 behind.
I'll probably end up getting the same phone call as you. From
Oh,
Yeah, the comfort zone, take it to New South Wales.
It was a bit of a reality check, but no, that was good.
That's hectic.
Talk to you, Husey. Massive game over
Yeah.
back at the hometown. Sellout crowd. Old boys weekend.
Yeah, it was actually a big weekend. Obviously had the old boys there. They were there Thursday. And I think they partied every single night and day, so that was pretty good. And they done well to keep going by Saturday. Also the McMaw Trophy. Obviously, we spoke about Mick on here a couple times already. Every time we play the Warriors, we play for the McMaw Trophy, and having Trace there as well. We all went to the plaque actually. I don't know if you've seen that on social media, but the old boys, the current boys, Trace and the family, and just met around the park and had a bit of chat about him, and Tarweta had a talk about it.
Do you want to explain, obviously, Mick Moore, we've probably heard about him a lot on the podcast, but why New Zealand was so significant and sort of what went on. Was it
Actually, Tarweta talked about it.
ago?
Yeah, I think that's what he said, is coming up to the 25th year, or might have been 24th year. So Mick was the general manager of the team back then.
Did a bit of everything, right? Like
He done a bit of everything. I think it was either Reeves or someone wanted him to come down from Brisbane, because I think it was at the Broncos. But they didn't really have a job, so they just thought, well, we just need him here just for
Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Just to have him around, and he moved his family down here, and he was a bit of a prankster, the boys reckon, and he was a bit of a prankster. And earlier in the day, he went and looked over the wharf and seen a pontoon thing there, and he said, "Oh, I'll come back later on and I'll jump down there and make it look like the boys." Like I jumped in, and unfortunately something happened, and something went wrong there, and sadly ended up passing away the day after the night of the game, after they played in the Arvo, and pretty devastating story and news, just not to the club but to the family as well. And ever since that event, we've played for the McMaw Trophy against the Warriors. Obviously it happened in Auckland, and just the big thing about him, I reckon, I feel like I know him because of how much the boys and the past players and the past staff all talk about it, and how much how much good things they had to say about him. And I feel like I know him, and being able to play for that trophy a couple of times, it's obviously he meant a lot to the club, and you can see by the family how much Trace, the kids, his sister, how much the club means to them as well. It just sort of shows how much he loved the club, and the family loves the club as well. So it's pretty special, the club, the cup that we play for, and it's awesome that we've been able to win it a couple of times. I think we're on a bit of a streak with the Warriors, so it's good to be able to win that, and to share that weekend with the old boys, especially because most of them knew Mick, and it was good to share that special moment with him and the family.
Just on that too, or even after games when we have won, or even if we don't win, his favourite drink was the fire engine. So used to do the double tap 2 legs and then have his little fire engine. So
Yeah,
Did you do that on the
we've
weekend?
done it on the weekend. Yeah.
Fire engine. So that's been going on for a while. So
Yeah, it's
mandatory.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Moore family, obviously a massive part of the club, and all the stories you hear about Mick.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys you would have loved to hang out with, and
Yeah.
Well, that's what it was. It was a whistle too. It was like, and then drank.
very good. So, and at the start of the game didn't look too good,
but to the game, it was. We were
94% possession to the Warriors.
It was crazy. It was actually
At the start of
crazy.
the game.
Like, and we sort of spoke about like, boys, we need to start well because if they get on a roll and with their crowd, like the crowd was pumping. But to be fair, there was a lot of Storm fans there as well. Obviously, probably they were vocal, but they were just getting drowned out by the Warriors fans. There's a lot of them as well. But yeah, we just couldn't hold it. I think we had 6 tackles. Oh, they made 6 tackles in the first like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we completed
crazy,
one set.
Yeah, I think it was like 11 minutes in, and it said, this is Melbourne's first completed set.
14,
It was crazy.
something like that.
And then to go 14-0 down was just like, but to be fair, like the boys never really panicked too much. Like we knew it's going to be tough to get back in that game, but I feel like we've been behind a couple times this year, and we know what we need to do to get back into it. And the confidence was there that we could do that, and I think Ali scored a pretty freakish try, one-on-one stripping, and then we sort of just went from there. We knew if we could just get back to the way we wanted to play, we'll be able to get back in the game, and we were able to do that. Especially, like to go up at half time, I think we were up 6 after that start, going 14-0 and just having no ball. It was one of those like real coming off their ground. I was like real proud of the boys, just being able to fight our way back into it, and it was cool to see the old boys after
boys
it too.
loved
Yeah,
it.
they were cheering. They reckon they were about to go home after that 15 minutes, go back to the hotel and just get on the piss. But luckily they stayed, and we were able to enjoy a few beers with them after the game.
Did look pretty sick. Like they gave you the tunnel as you ran out as well.
Yeah, and they were so blind too. They were like getting in the way and like shoulder charging the boys. Like it was funny, bro. It was actually good. They were right.
Who was best on that you noticed out of the best boys?
Oh,
Cheesy Blair was there. See?
Chase Blair. Yeah, Chase Blair. He was going good. Every day I seen him, he had the glassy eyes. So he was still. He went. I think they all done pretty well. Like I think they all to be able to do that every day. To get on it every day, and like they went
campaigners.
they went to Waiheke Island after the first night, and they done like a winery tour, done all that. Would have went all night again, and then on the Saturday, I think Tarwood must have taken them somewhere for a watchtower sort of thing, and like I didn't see them in the morning, but apparently some of the boys seen them and they were gone. They were just hanging on. But then by the time the game come back around, they were back, and they
Their
were
second wind.
yeah, they got their second wind, and it was good. It's good to see them happy. Like it was awesome to get a win in front of them.
Very good, very good. And yes, very resilient comeback from the boys. So
Something like that we always speak about. You're really excited this week, mate, going to Brizzy.
yes,
back?
yeah,
Talk to
back
us.
Brizzy. I love playing at Suncorp, so it's sort of even better. And a bit of a rivalry with the Dolphins. So should be good fun. I'm excited. It's sort of you get itchy feet watching the games like the Warriors. I'm sure you'd be going through it now, man. You just want to get it back amongst it. But I'm really confident to be back and put my hand up. So it was good to get back training today, working those combinations again, and just get in that flow of playing footy. So hopefully can keep that up. But feeling really good. So can't complain. But big game up at Suncorp Friday night, is it?
Friday night.
So
Dolphins.
travel up on Thursday.
Playing, so we got nothing to worry about him coming out of line.
We'll see.
Nah, we want him to play because he gets sent off and they play with 12.
Bromwich boys both playing?
Ken
I
will be.
think
Jesse's, I think
he's back. He got named, but
did he?
I think he had rib cartilage, so he'll be playing. I might just get him to him from the side, come flying in.
He'll be beelining for you.
It's hard to get his ribs when his bumpers are in my face.
Everyone watch out this week. Jesse's first carry, beeline for Hughesy.
Yeah.
That's our prediction. But no, should be another big game. They're in the top 4.
Hey, they've actually been going really well.
Yeah.
We've been obviously done a bit of video on them, and they're just gritty. They like to stay in the games, and they just know how to win. Like they don't beat themselves, and obviously they got some great players there, great coach, and it's going to be a challenge. Like I think they're 4th at the moment, so they're up there. So we need to really be on our game, and good to have you back, and hopefully we can get a win up there.
I said they would never make finals for the first 4 years.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, mate, you've been dragging
yeah,
through the mud since they started.
Fucking
You hung them out to dry.
You just lied to them.
Katoa,
Said they're going to sign.
Nicarima killing it.
Yeah, they have been going
They're playing
well.
well together, but it's like that's that whole that's what Wayne's good at, right? Just getting his players up, knows how to make them tick. And that seems like they've been doing that. So they've had a few close games, but like I said, they just find ways to win.
Yeah,
So,
and that's what you want. That's what you want. To be able to win those close games.
I did read a question I think should be worthy of addressing now, but it was about our gear and after games. People are asking, like, do we get heaps and, like, why we don't give it away as much anymore?
Oh, yeah.
So for those who came to Storm games a few years ago, you'd find that Felice Kafusi used to give his jersey away after every game, which would take away from our pockets. So we've got a thing in place now where it's actually costs us to give away our jersey, but there's only so many made in that size. So potentially at the back end of the year.
Yeah.
But right now it's like we've got to keep it, otherwise you give away your pay sort of vibe.
Yeah, it's not as easy. Like, I know some people do it, but, you know, I feel bad by saying no, but we sort of need it or we got to pay for it. And we don't have enough. Like, it's still early in the season, so we need as much gear as we can get. So
what about like boots and that? Because it's probably one of my pet peeves at the moment.
Yeah.
Is like people asking for boots.
Yeah. I know it's hard because like Mun gets 100 boots a year, so he can afford to give them away. But when they ask me, like personally, I don't get that many, so I need my boots.
How's it work with Puma? Because for Adidas, right? So when it comes out, you get like a boot in the soft ground, so molds, and then a boot in the metals.
So they send you ones every time the new ones come out. Yeah.
So like if I gave away my game ones, which are my metal ones, I don't
have any medals.
Well, any of the new ones to wear. So then it's like Adidas would probably get up me for not wearing the newest models.
To promote the new ones.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and in store they only sold the plastic molds. So it's like, I feel like it's different. And that's what I say to people when they ask. I'm like, it's my only pair of medals, and it genuinely is the new ones. It's the only medals I've got. So that's my situation of it. But
I used to give away every week.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's people like you, bro.
Yeah.
People like you getting the rest of us in trouble.
False expectations. False sense of security.
I was going to say no. And I was like, but I keep having people come up to me now going, oh, you've promised me your kids' boots. I'm like, far out. Like, I honestly, there's a long list.
The debt collecting.
And the debt collecting. And I still haven't paid, so.
So if you get me at a good time, I'll give them to you.
Yeah.
But just use your manners.
Yeah, I think that's the big, like.
Can I have a pair of your boots, please?
There's a lot of,
please.
There's a lot of,
I feel like I just give them away to like a kid who I see that was like me, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I'm going to give,
Not necessarily.
The asking's a bit too much, like.
I think because it's like so many people would do it, which is awesome. Like I love it, and I would have done it as a kid, but I think it's like now just.
Yeah, it's too hard to.
know?
I'm okay with a kid. I don't know if I'm too keen on giving it to someone older than 20.
And don't get angry if I don't give it, like, you know, I don't know.
I think that's been, it's been a bit of talk about, like, sort of the fans at the moment, just with how they approach people. I think Reece Walsh put something up on his Instagram saying, like, at least use your manners, which is pretty fair. Like, you can get some rude people out there. You get some great ones as well, like ones that really, mean well and real polite and all that, but you can get something. Even, like, if you don't give them something, they spray you and just, like, come on, bro. Like, we can't just give you everything. Like, it's not that easy.
Manners is the big one, I reckon. You just notice it. Like,
You know? You just,
So, if you do ask for some merchandise or anything off the players, just a little tip. Use your manners, and it goes a long way. But there we go. Big game this week. Hopefully, can solidify our spot on top.
Hope you guys, good luck, boys. Hope you win. I hope everyone scores but you two.
Man, give us a little update. How are you tracking?
How's he?
I don't know.
How's Gary
in the gym, actually? He's looking really good. And I know Peel, now gym guy, he's been really impressed of how you're going.
He carries on, Peel.
Bit of cardio.
How was it?
I hear you've got something exciting happening this week as well in your rehab group.
Escape room.
Escape room?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're going
After con?
After con.
Actual?
Yeah, after. We're going to go, I think you guys fly to Brizzy when we got to go to the escape room, and I've already told RIXX I'll go in after everyone, and then I'll jump my car and drive home.
Rook's into that sort of stuff, isn't he?
He's outside the box. He's actually been pretty good, but he does flog you a fair bit. But I guess it's coming from a good way, so we'll be ready to go by plane. But Yeah, Jim.
How's the groin?
That's going good. Yeah, like a PO was probably not carrying on. I'm lifting a lot heavier than I ever have legs wise. So
good.
It's going good. Probably put on 2 kilos. Hopefully that's all muscle. Hopefully that's nothing more than just muscle.
Yeah.
But I'm getting flogged on the bike because they think I'm overweight. So I need to. I'm getting my skinnies done next week to prove that I've still lost my skinnies and put muscle on, so they can stop flogging me on the bike.
Rook gave you a rap actually. He did say the other day you had a massive session, right?
Yeah.
He was saying it's probably the hardest session he's ever given in the group.
Really?
It was the hardest session I've ever done.
To be fair, every time I come in from the field, the boys are getting pumped.
You get around it though, which is cool to see. Like you, Trudeau, I don't know who else is in there at the moment. But
Maz has had enough.
Maz, but like,
he's
He's had enough. He's had enough.
Maz doesn't talk anyway, so
No, he's
he ain't
shaking
gonna
his head.
talk when he's fatigued.
He did the old got real personal. He goes, "What's a bike going to do? Boy, I'm not going to break tackles when I'm riding the bike." I was like laughing.
you know you're in a deep
That's what rehab does to you, bro.
He was
That's
going,
what
man.
rehab does to you. I was in there for a week and I was like that.
Oh, he was laughing, bro. I couldn't stop laughing. And Rooks was like, "Yo, Tix."
I've got him.
I've got him.
As soon as it starts getting personal, you know that it's you've lost
He
yourself.
started going,
Just laughs.
Maz started going, "Why don't we do boxing then?" He was like,
He's been trying to do boxing for ages, Maz. So he just
Poor Mazzy
Rook
boy.
just doesn't get into
"He's
it.
the best, bro."
Got the world's biggest quads and biceps.
Oh, what a machine!
What about trotting? Any trots going on? Drilling? You been running or?
Yeah, I ran today. Actually, ran 2 sets of MAS.
Sure.
That's fun.
That was mad. Legs were heavy after 4 reps.
As they are.
But no, I was just trying to change my technique of running because I think the way I've been running is not great for my groins and hips. So he's been trying to change the way I run, but fuck, it's a weird way of running.
Yeah. Takes some
It's hard to do that, eh?
So trying to change a bit of a technique. So it's going to take a lot more activating my quads and my groins.
Nice.
It's good.
Oh, you just stay out till after the Origin series is done, and then we'll have you back,
Mate,
mate.
I'll be no
He's
chance.
rushing back for it.
Honestly, I've no chance playing that.
Yeah, good. Love to hear it. Listeners' question of the week time. So once again, thank you for everyone who commented on Spotify. I say it every week, but there was actually a really good bunch of questions again this week. Very different, off the cuff, not necessarily about footy, but
Yeah, they're the best ones, I reckon.
Yeah.
Just out the some like footy ones are good at times, but then some out the box ones are
yeah.
they really get the boys going.
We do know that everyone loves the footy ones. So because we did miss last week, these 3 are predominantly footy. So Munster, do you want to take yours away? Question of the week.
Mate, I'm going to be interesting to see what you boys say about this one. So, boys, I've got Lou, and I'm sorry.
Kostanovic.
Dinovich.
If you could be one of your teammates for a day, who would it be and why? Pappy or should we go with Hughesy first? I'll go Hughesy first. Come on, what do you got? This will be a doozy.
I don't know, actually. That's a good one. I would have to. It's an easy one to Martin.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine having endless amounts of cash you
I
could just
know.
spend. It'd be
Cash,
so good.
got the nice cars,
Yeah.
glamour wife.
he's off the heads.
I'm only saying that because I know Mole won't give me a hiding when I get home if I said that because it's their friend. But yeah, probably just go Mun. It's hard not to be happy when you're that rich. So
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm not that rich.
Fair enough. Then I'll go Hughesy once again. Plenty of cash.
What?
Yeah,
Glamour
thank you.
wife.
Yeah.
Lovely dog.
Yeah.
And yeah, just feel like it'd be a really good lifestyle being able to play golf every few days and currently not injured. It'd just be such a good feeling. So
Actually.
yeah, I'm going to go Hughesy. Yeah. What about you, Mark?
Well, you're going to go Paps then.
Why did you shoot me if I went single? But you know what? I'm going to have your life, Pappy. I'm going your
Single
life.
life,
Single.
I reckon.
Play golf whenever I wanted. I have to
Yeah.
ask the missus. I can go on a boys trip.
Big house in Black Rock.
Have some black rock. I can kayak on my own every now and then. I can
Boys,
miss the
might be
potties.
locked up now though.
Oh, nah.
Locked
What?
Locked up.
Nah. Is that exclusive?
It's exclusive, bro.
Locked up.
Could be, yeah.
What's his name?
Come on, bro.
Wait, could
2024, man.
You can't say could be because whoever's locking you up is going to be filthy. If
Yeah,
you say
boys,
could.
I don't live the single life anymore. Let's just
So
say
you're done.
I'm brown
You're
bread.
off the market.
Melbourne,
I'm off the
Brisbane.
market.
Sydney,
Oh, yeah.
Melbourne, Brisbane.
I'm brown bread.
Sydney, Melbourne,
Really?
Brisbane.
Doesn't matter. Just locked up. That's it.
Can we get a name? Any shout out?
Oh, is there going to be an Insta approved photo?
No.
Yeah.
Because
When's the launch?
Because if I hear and you're taken, I'm
This is
going
the
the other
hard
way. I'm
launch.
going somewhere else.
There's no launches yet. There's no launches yet. It's very early stages, but
So you're
seeing
off the
someone.
market.
I'm not what you used to think it used to be.
So
You're
you're
seeing
seeing
someone.
someone.
Yes.
All right, I'm
that's
taking my question. I'm taking my
exclusive.
answer
Cut
back
that
then.
up.
Yes. So
Chop
Munster,
that up.
take that back.
Post
I'm
it.
going Pez.
Pagan Pez.
Only because he's
Pez
single
month.
and he can do what he wants. I want to
He can't play golf at the moment, though. He
yeah.
can't move.
Yeah, he's gone ACL.
You don't want to do that, do you?
Nah. You're right. Nah, stuck it. I'm going with you, Paps. I'll keep it going.
Yeah, I still live a good life. I still can do what I want.
Hey, those early relationships, they're pretty good, though.
Yeah, honeymoon stage, yeah.
Honeymoon, yeah.
You just got to
3
set
months.
the boundaries, you know?
Wait until she moves in.
Yeah.
Hairdryer, deodorant, knickers, bra. Then you're gone.
What? You reckon
3
clean up?
months, bra. De facto bang. She takes you for half. You're gone.
Nah. Hope she doesn't watch this. Just shit me off that. Let's flip it around. Who would you not want to be? Who's the last person you'd want to be in our team?
Mine would be Tepai. He's got like 1,000 kids.
Kids, yeah, true.
That would be tough.
Yeah,
True.
your head would fall off.
That would be tough.
Although Kim probably does everything, so
Yeah,
he
true.
probably don't do anything.
She
but,
is a rock. She's a
Yeah.
machine.
But yeah, that'd be tough, especially if you go from having no kids to having.
Changing nappies.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I'd be
true.
sinking. I wouldn't be swimming. I'd be sinking. So I'm going to say Tepai for those reasons. Yeah.
I'm going Howie because he gets picked on all the time at training. Everyone
true.
takes his stuff and ties it up
been
and throws
getting,
moisturiser in his boobs and
what's-
bags. So
He's been getting a lot of pranks played on him, hasn't he?
yeah, I'd just be thinking, coming to training, going, "Oh, what's happening now?"
Yeah.
Did you see Pez's locker when we left today?
Yeah, I did.
Oh no, what happened?
Someone tied his shoelace.
Someone hung his shoes up, like tied like two of them together, and then they're like hanging off, and there's another two tied down
Yeah,
the bottom.
mate, good luck getting them to
He's got some interesting shoe choices at the moment.
I was about to
Pez.
say, he's
Pink
getting a lot of
weightlifting
shoes. Though,
shoes.
yeah. Well, are they actually weightlifting ones?
CrossFit,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
And then the green Ultra Boost.
Yeah.
Interesting. Weird kid.
I'm gonna go brick. I don't
It's
just
hard
'cause-
life out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I like. Mole just does so much for me that I reckon if I'm on my own, I'm useless. I don't know.
That's fair. I can probably agree with you on that one.
Yeah, so anyone that's single,
Yeah.
Brick.
No, fair enough.
Brick. Anyone single brick.
All right. Husey, your question now.
Charlie Dixon's got a footy one. What happens at halftime at a home game? So I'm just guessing that means what happens with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
So halftime we usually go in, we have our little unit meetings,
get some lollies.
get some lollies, refuel. If anyone needs caffeine, get all that stuff. And then we pretty much just sit down and listen to Belzer for a quick minute, see what he has to say. It's usually a spray. And then, the boys just get together again, have a little chat about our focuses, and then,
a few boys get the deep heat.
deep heat.
A few more salt tablets.
Yeah. A lot of different.
It's just a little. It's like a running repair.
it's like
halftime.
say you're like a supercar, like a V8, pull into the
Pit stop.
pit stop, get done.
Change the tires.
The bro
Some
come
boys
out and
change
talk to you.
jerseys as well.
Same jersey, change jersey. Sorry, yep.
If you got a blown tire or you have to go get stitched up or
Stitched
something.
up.
Yeah,
Injection.
injections. Yeah. So actually, a lot of things that do happen to different people, obviously, but everything the boys just said, that's pretty much what happens at halftime.
When you look back, it's a bit of chaos.
Toilet.
It's chaos because only 15 minutes,
stop.
isn't it? 15 minutes and you get a lot done.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just a quick review, running repairs, 2-minute bell
Back out
goes,
there. Yeah. Little
and you're
rest.
back out there.
That's
Charlie Dixon.
Charlie Dixon.
My one's from Luffy Kingy. When did you guys realise you were good at footy? Never.
Bro, I still don't think. Yeah, it's one of those ones where you're like, you never
Satisfied.
really think you're going to be good at footy. Like you still don't. I'm not going to say I'm good at footy.
Yeah. No, come on, mate. That's a bit generous.
Nah, but you know what I mean? Like it's sort of.
I know that, maybe I didn't frame that question up right, but it was like, I guess when was your realisation that like you belonged in the NRL?
I think for me it was probably playing Q Cup and consistently playing good Q Cup.
How old were you then?
Debuted. I debuted at 17 and then played consistently after 18 and 19 and then come down Storm.
So you played 3 years of Cup?
Yeah.
17, 18, 19.
Yeah. Well, I come down at 19, but I played like 3 games at 20s, but then they like, oh, mate, you already played a year of Cup. You might as well go back and play because 20s wasn't strong.
Yeah.
But I reckon for me, playing consistently against men in the Cup.
I don't know. I reckon it's more like probably when I got that confidence was when my early games I probably wasn't ready for NRL, so I didn't think I was ready back then. Like my one game at my debut and then my one game at Cowboys. But I reckon it's when I probably got this starting fullback spot maybe when I was in 19. Is it 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 I think it was. And then just getting like the I guess the approval and confidence from like Bowser. So if Bowser thinks you're a good player, like you got to be a good player. And then just like having the older boys like Smithy and that around, and then the leaders like Smithy, the Bromwiches, and Foose and that with all them, think like putting their trust in you to be a starter in that team. That's probably when you really back yourself, when you get the approval from those sorts of guys. So I'll probably have to say that.
I'd go the same as you, I reckon. Like when you get the approval from those like Smithy, the Bromwich boys, them asking you for your opinion, I think that was like, you sort of feel valued. And then when you got Bellyache just being reassuring you that if you do your job each week, you'll be picked. It's like, maybe I don't have to do anything special. I just got to do my job. And that's what you learn. Hey, like when you come to the Storm, it's just like you play your role. You're a good NRL player. You don't have to do anything flashy. So, that was mine. So, good questions.
That was a good question.
There were a lot of good ones. So, keep commenting, please. We'll try to get through them. And, we'll be back next week for some more Question of the Week. But now we've got Munster's favourite segment.
Eye-catching moment, baby.
Eye-catching moment. Massive sale on at the moment, up to 50% off site-wide. So, special free gift as well that you've never seen. And Money Man's going to show us exactly what that is.
So you obviously up to $250, you get a free pair of nice customised RIXX Eyewear customised playing cards. Look at these. Look at that. Look at that.
It's like a Zippo.
They're nice.
Look at the little fluoro.
We might need some for the team, actually. The boys will be playing a lot of cards.
I've got a little card trick for you boys. Pappy, you want to play?
All right, let's do it.
All right, bro. Have you ever played a game called 52 Pickup?
Nah, not the one. You're an idiot. Fuck, you can pick it. Poor Braden's going to have to go and pick these up after.
No, I'll pick them up. I'll pick them up. But hey, see, look at those cards. They don't get bent. They don't get broken.
They are very good.
They're
good
nice.
Quality,
They're actually really
They'd be sliding across the table.
And they're waterproof, so you can have them in the pool.
Are they?
Having drinks, long afternoon drinks with the
I think that's the one, the drinking games when you spill them up.
Just has Jack on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's too glary.
Is that?
It just says Jack. So for people who can't read cards like yourself,
and Jack.
that's a Bauer.
Howarth.
That's a Bauer, you reckon? 500.
Yeah, 500.
But well, actually going into that kind of stuff, what's your favourite card game?
Yeah, the boy. I feel like cards have been, they've always been pretty popular, but I reckon in the footy circles, footy communities, it's pretty big. So I'm a Presidents and Arsehole. I used to call it Presidents, but apparently it's called 13 here. So I've been playing that a lot. 13, yeah, it's a good game. It gets everyone in there too. Yeah. That's a good game.
I like 13.
But yeah, other than that, what do you boys got? What's the favourites?
Yeah, see, it's your game, bro. Pick 52 pickup. I'm a 500 man. I love 500.
Yeah.
I don't know if too many people understand 500, but 10 cards in your hand, and then obviously spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts, then 6 no trumps, and then it goes all the way to 10. And whatever hand you go, you have a bit of a partner, and it's about 4 years. And
Similar to Euchre?
Similar to Euchre. Euchre's a smaller version, so you get 5 cards, but it's more strategic playing 500. Euchre's all about flipping the card, and it's like all about the deal, or you might get lucky flipping a Bauer. Or
more strategy in 500.
Yeah. So there's only 5 cards. You got to win 3 of the 5 tricks. But with obviously 500, you got 10. And if I say 7 spades, I got to win 7 tricks out of the 10. So I can only lose 3, and I got to rely on my partner at times as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a team game. So that's why we play a fair bit.
Interesting.
Yourself, Pappy?
Yeah, I'm 500 Euchre. I play a bit of cards actually. It's always good to go home and have a little family game of cards.
Yeah.
Bush Rummy is another one.
What's that?
Bush Rummy.
Very similar in terms of like you've got to predict what you're sort of going to get. I get them mixed up, Bush Rummy and Ups and Downs, but one of them you like got to predict how many you're going to get, and then
on your own.
Yeah.
So you don't have any partners in Bush Rummy. You're just on your own.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a bit like 500. So you just say you might I can get 6 tricks, and someone goes, I can get 7.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, show us. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So then you sort of go around the table, and it's like, well, actually, I don't even remember how it works. I haven't played it that long. I played on holidays, so I need a little bit of refresher. Bush Rummy, cracker. 500's good, but I feel like a lot of people more like prefer Euchre because it's shorter and just done. And then Ups and Downs is just you got to predict how many hands you're going to win as well.
Yeah.
But then like you got to form in 3s or a run, or you know what I mean. And then like once you have, say you got 6 cards, so you got 3 3s and 3 4s. As soon as you get that, you just like stop. You signal you're done, and everyone gets 1 turn to correct their hand. and then it's like whatever leftover cards someone has. So say they've got 3 10s, 2 9s, and an 8. They have to add up the 9, 9, and 8 because they've got the, you know what I mean? And then it's like, it's a cumulative point. So if you're stuck with more cards,
yeah.
you're
It's sort of like China's
sort of
poker.
That's ups and downs, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, right.
love cards, but you're going to have to pick them up. So good luck with that, man. All right, RIXX eye-catching moment of the week. Like we said, massive sale, 50% off, end of financial year with the special gift of cards. So if you need a deck of cards and you need a couple pair of some of these as well,
Perfect.
perfect time to do it.
Tatum dunked, and I seen in the crowd on courtside a woman having an A4 piece of paper with Tatum on it with 2 babies, Luca and Kyrie. And obviously the game was done and dusted, and she decided to pull out, and she's got it up laying in it, and they got the daddy and the 2 kids. So I thought that was pretty funny.
I was always thinking like, you know, footy, they're close to fans, but basketball, they're right on you, bro. Like you pretty much need to brush past them to like go up the court. Do you reckon they're just absolutely spraying the shit out of the players?
Yeah.
Like
100, I reckon they would.
the way, like, because they're so close, bro, and you'd be able to hear everything they say, surely.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't know, like, I guess it's always been like that, so you can't change it. But
but
Actually, you've been to a basketball game. You were there at courtside, weren't you?
yeah, watch the Magic courtside. You'd like, it's sort of scary. They're so big.
yeah, they're huge, eh?
So like when they're like pinning it for the corner, I was right in the corner, so you're like, fuck. He gets shoved, he's in my lap.
Yeah, and you're gone.
And I'm gone, yeah. And like, like you think about some of the people, there's so many elderly people on the side.
Oh.
Like, so dangerous. I think Kyrie went into the desk today,
Yeah,
didn't
he did.
He flew in there.
He flew in there, yeah. And he's small in the NBA, but he'd be big and just like next to us.
Yeah.
He'd be
He'd
huge.
be like 6'3" or 6'4".
100%.
So yeah, that was
Yuzi,
my catcher.
I'm going to go Joel Amadi.
the Marty Party.
Marty Party, 9 goals.
He should have got 10 too. His teammate
That's
robbed
crazy.
him. He robbed him.
That's
That's a big
Would you be
get.
filthy?
that's huge. 9 goals. Swannies have been going well.
Leaving it late too, aren't they?
They're probably
He had 10 disposal too. It was 9-1. He had 9 goals.
Must be nice. It's a good day out, isn't it?
But if you're Longmire, you're leaving him out there, surely.
yeah,
With 10.
100%.
They took
You're
him
chasing
off.
that 10 because I don't think what's his match. His best before that wasn't.
Nah, 3,
10.
4?
Yeah, and it wasn't 10, but I don't even think it was like 5. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
he's it's pretty good out.
Look at Sharp.
Yeah,
Very
but
good.
every time I back him to get 1, he doesn't get it. So glad to see him kick 9.
He could be on a run now.
Yeah,
How's our
true.
Coleman tally going? Have we had a look at that?
Well, he would have just went. He wouldn't be up there, but he would have flown. I think. Can we get an
Yeah,
update?
let's get a Coleman tally.
Because what were we tipping?
Kerno.
You went Kerno.
Did I?
Our boy Kerno is up there
Yeah. Who's first?
with Ben King.
Yeah. See,
Oh yeah.
So-
Ben King's the Goldie dude, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
38
Kerno.
apiece.
Fuck, 38.
So go Charlie. Then you've got Jake Waterman from West Coast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he kicked
he's been
5 one
kicking
game.
heaps, eh?
He's been on heaps.
33 with Jesse Hogan, 33.
Yeah, he's been going all right.
No, from the Swannies.
Amadi 31.
He got 10.
He would have been 20.
He would have been down bottom.
Jamara, 23. He's down. He's down a bit.
Oh, is he? Damn it.
I think I said Larky.
Yeah, I think that's.
He's kicked 28.
Well, that's not bad.
And North are starting to come home strong.
home,
so,
they are. So they're
okay.
a chance.
So Kerno. So our 3 predictions are in the top 10.
Yeah. So,
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
That's right.
So 38's leading.
38's leading.
so I'm a fair way away. I need.
You're
I need
15 away.
Kerno King. I think like Kerno just is home, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stays injury free. Carlton are good, man.
the Suns aren't going bad, and if they kick goals, it's either Ben Long or Ben King.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
Big
So
Bens.
they're going
Bennies.
Big
Yeah,
Bennies.
right.
So
Yeah. So we were staying track on that.
yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And what about our other predictions? I said Brizzy top 4. They're surging home. They won't make top 4, but
Doggies.
Dogs, good win.
Dogs on
They'll
the
be up
8.
there.
Oh, I said top 4.
Yeah.
Doggies.
I said top 4.
And winners. You went Dogs as well, eh?
Did I? Nah.
I didn't go Doggies to win.
I went
did
Carlton.
I did go Doggies to win.
Did I go Carlton?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to-
We'll rewind and we'll have a
rewind
look.
Oh.
Actually, can we talk about this? Can we talk about the boys? Your favourite shin boners.
Boys,
42 up going into last quarter, and I'm a big fan of Lukey Mack. But
Yeah.
like as
He
a
was going to
skipper-
wear it too.
He
He couldn't wear it.
What happened? Talk to
Yeah,
us,
it was a sad day.
mate.
I don't know.
Versus Collingwood, they're no slouches. I know they got injuries,
they-
but mate, seriously.
52 points they were up, I think.
You know, I brought this to where last week, and then you boys freaking canned the potty. So I'm going to say it's your fault. But I'm going to the
you could have
game.
won it this week if they just held on.
Yeah, 42 points.
Yeah, but I got blue and white on, but I don't know. I'm going to save this. I'm going to wear this to the game on Saturday.
Who have they got this week?
D's, so easy win.
Oh.
Easy win. Boys get home.
You need the pig Hibbert to start bagging him on the potty again.
Death riding again.
Every time he death rides, they go,
I'm coming after you, pig. That was fucking bullshit. I can't believe you said that out. That was outrageous. But the backlash on that video that you put up, Tommy, was well deserved. So go the Kangers. We'll come back.
They're coming strong. They're actually going all right.
George Wardlaw replied to my story like 3 years later the other day. So he's on board.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on board. Coming home strong. I think we'll win 2 more games.
2 more games.
You should have won last week.
Yeah, I reckon they win more. How many games
I'm going to
left?
say 3.
There's not that many games left, is there? Round 14, 20 rounds or 22?
I'm going to say they win 3 more.
23.
Yeah,
Easy.
they're more than 2.
We could probably make the 8.
Oh, hang on.
Not making 8.
Don't get too excited. But
Nah, but it is good. It's good to see Jai Simpkin back. He didn't actually play on the weekend, so
no, but mate, futures are bright for the
future's bright. We're
future is
building.
bright.
Well,
And
when
that's
you
only
get all the
stuck strong.
bloody first picks,
Come on, bro.
the
Don't be like
future's
that.
got to be soon. Or they... Yeah, you haven't got the last couple of years, have
Who
you?
you got next week after that?
Don't know, but it'll be a win. So. We'll skip that. Boys, really proud. Kangers just... We'll get the job done this week. Boys bounce back.
Eye-catching.
Gee, this was hard. There's been so much happening in sport
There
this
actually
week.
has been, eh?
There's been so much happening in sport. But since we talk a little bit about the golf, there was a bit that happened in the golf, but this one stood out. Molinari, last hole of the day, par 3,
Well, hold on.
needed a hole in one to make the cut,
To make the cut and he hit it.
and he made a hole in one to make the cut.
Bro, that's never happened too, eh?
Never happened. Since the PJ's been recording stats, never ever happened.
That's
So
crazy.
Did he dunk it or did it bounce? and go?
bounced like front of the green and rolled around. And I think Minwoo Lee and who else was in the group? Minwoo Lee was in the group, and they're just like as soon as he hit the shot, they just started walking, and he just stood there. And like they just turned around and everyone's arms went up. It was so good.
cool.
No, the feeling would be a high as.
Bro,
Oh,
it'd
mate.
be...
Oh.
Going into that shot though, knowing you need a hole in one, are you just like, is there no pressure because you think you're not going to get it, or is it so much pressure where you're just like, bro, I need this to
I
stay
don't
in?
know. What do you reckon?
Bro, I'd be nervous as
It's
to be
US Open.
honest.
Like it's a big deal.
To make that cut, that's pretty big.
That's huge. That's a big boy.
Hole in one at any time.
And needing a
I wonder if
and
he
the
meant
hole
to
in one.
land it there too and roll it up. Like, surely if you're going for a hole in one, you're putting it
Straight
close
at
to
it.
the pin
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
can.
It's a bit like when we went to the cathedral and Louis almost holding one. That was crazy.
Oh, yeah. That's probably,
That's crazy.
I've actually witnessed a hole in one. Not in my group, but the group behind.
Really?
Yeah. And they couldn't see. So it was like, we were the one, we were the joy for them.
No,
like,
what the fuck's going on up there?
Someone
it was,
made a 3-putt.
at Q on the 4th hole, I believe.
Q.
Yep. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
All right,
What a
talk about
place.
golf. We finished our segment, but like we said, big end of financial year sale, 50% off site wide, and a special free gift, which Mun has scattered across the floor.
Nice.
But they are some special waterproof playing cards. Very nice. We have all given them the tick of approval.
Yeah.
But also the Soho Black, Brown and Smoke are back in stock. So if you did want a pair of them and you missed out, make sure you head on there and grab them because they are back. So head onto the website and grab them. But that's our segment, RIXX Eye-Catching Moment of the Week.
What about, have you noticed anything about Rory?
Rory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
McIlroy?
disappointing.
No, he filed for the divorce against his wife.
Oh, yeah, he's
and
back.
He's back with her.
Back with her. But
What? I didn't see that.
No, he's
Yeah.
back with her. He's
back.
You know, when he won that comp, they thought, oh, 'cause
He's pulled out of the next thing though, hasn't
Yeah.
he? He's
Well,
pulled out of something.
did you see that stat about the putts he'd missed? Or putts he'd made? Like 496 from 496 inside 3 feet.
And then what?
And then
the last
missed,
couple
yeah.
missed.
Oh, I feel sorry for
So
him.
is that why he's having a break, is he?
I think so.
He
He's-
three-putted 2 holes, and then he didn't even go and shake Bryson's hand after he won.
Yeah, but to be fair, like...
he probably they're not friends, are they?
Oh, I don't know. He put something out on his Instagram, like apologising, saying it wasn't what it looked like. But
yeah.
if you're losing the US Open
Yeah.
by that,
Because he started well though, didn't he? He was
3 down.
Rory, yeah.
He was 3 down to Bryson before the day.
So I think it's 3 down, then he ended up getting up by 2, and then Bryson
Crumbled.
played good, but he crumbled as well. So, sure he'll bounce back. Open in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I think he's having a couple off. So I'm sure he'll win another major soon. But now we are going to continue our golf chat because we've got our US Open Cobra giveaway. I'll let you boys take it away, but what a bag.
Where am I going here?
What a bag.
I might bring it out here, bro.
What is it, 1973
Can you see
US
it?
Open.
No,
US
can't see
Open
it.
bag.
Mun, you obviously know a little bit about the golf.
Yep.
Do you know who won in 1973 at the Open?
Is it James Miller? Maybe not. I know his last name. I know his last name's Miller.
Yeah. I think Johnny Miller.
Johnny Miller, not
Johnny
James
Miller.
Miller. Johnny Miller. See, they nicknamed him James.
Shout out, Johnny Miller.
There it is there, boys and girls.
It's actually like
It's a sick
I
bag.
sort of want it.
Yeah, I loved it. When I seen it there when we were doing the challenge, I was like, do we have to give it away?
Yeah.
No, it goes. I think he's actually used these on the PGA,
What?
these bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tour bag.
Yeah, tour bag, yeah. So Husey got the same one, but the small one. He won the giveaway.
Challenge, yeah.
The golf challenge, 155 metres. Legit second shot.
Bro, that was actually,
You had to hit it.
pretty crazy.
155
on the dot.
155 on
Yeah.
after the rollout. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, not on the fly, like after.
carry, just-
I went
carry,
157 on my first.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
No, I went short. I think I went short.
145. So then I was like, 2 meters, I could be right here. Then he hit 155 on his second.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy.
I
you had
said
to
if he
land it.
got it though, if he
Yeah.
got it, we'll keep going.
And I hit 153.
Yeah.
So what's that? That's a 8-iron for you, man, and a 4-iron for
I
you.
used 7-iron.
I had my 6-iron.
I had a 7-iron.
Oh, it was
7-iron.
pretty. Yeah, I reckon.
New clubs.
They're probably filthy because they probably wanted a bit more content, but because it was over in 2 shots, I was just like, oh shit. Because like for that video that we posted it didn't go for long, did it?
No. Didn't go for long. I couldn't believe when he hit
We
the
had
second
2
shot.
shots and then done, but it was awesome to see a lot of people
Got around it.
got around it.
Yeah, they did.
Obviously, it's a pretty cool bag, and a lot of people tagging people in it. But yeah,
You
the
just
winner's
got the
going to be a
winners.
very happy person.
Good job.
Drum roll.
And the winner is
The winner of the Puma US Open bag is Chasing Birdies Amateur Golf Club Society. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure on who's running that, but congratulations, guys. Great bag. Maybe do like a little golf charity day for the winner of that, and I'll come play. Cheers.
Yeah, hopefully it looks like it's a bit of a group, so hopefully it's one person running it, or else they're going to be fighting over it, I reckon.
Yeah,
but
Very nice bag.
They
it is a
actually
good
they
bag.
actually do regular competition events and prize pools, so that could actually go to a.
Oh, it might be a prize.
It could be it could be a prize.
Well,
It
there
might
you
be-
go.
prize.
Just a little shout out to
and
that
then we can
Instagram.
add, we can jump in there and try
jump
win
in
it.
there. I'm like
Win it back.
handicap's
Yeah, win
30.
it back. No, congratulations. And American Aces will reach out and be in contact to deliver that to you. So congratulations. Well done. Thank you to everyone who entered. We do plan to have plenty more giveaways throughout this season. So stay tuned and we'll get to you. But this is like a third golf segment, I guess, in a row. But the Clubhouse Leader of the Week time. So this week, our Clubhouse Leader of the Week is delivered by Cameron Munster.
I'm back again, boys. Actually, I've got a couple of different ones. Clubhouse. I'm going to go with Dean Iremaier.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, D-Nuts.
Anyone knows
Noodle.
Dean Nuck's story? He had an ACL last year, and actually against the Warriors over in Christchurch,
pre-season.
preseason trial game. So not funny enough, but just so happened worked out that he come back playing in the NRL on the wing and had a really good game and played against the Warriors in New Zealand. So
Scored a meat pie as well.
Yeah,
welcome.
scored a meat pie
He did
on
score.
his famous Sally
Very happy
celebration.
with
it. 5 minute
Let's go.
no, I thought he was really good solid player for us.
Nah, it's good.
Very
Good to see him back. Like,
After an ACL,
you know, tough injury and being such a young fella, and I know it wouldn't have been easy. I think he had a bit of a rocky road to come back, but it was good to see him back out there and playing well as well. So
Very
and
good.
scoring a try as well is always handy. And yeah, shout outs to the D-Nucks.
Shout out to D-Nox.
There's a lot of young players coming through or wanting to get the opportunity, but there's so many good players playing in front of it.
Victorian kids too. Like, imagine you're a Victorian kid seeing Dino go through what he's gone through. Even
Yeah.
like Sua
Yeah,
and Youngie, like to see them still playing and in the squad, like,
Gives a lot
especially
of-
with the grassroots growing here.
yeah.
It's only going to do the Victorian rugby league community good. So well done, Dino. I'm sure everyone's proud of you. We're all proud of you. And yeah, plenty of NRL games to come. But
Nice D-Nucks.
Nice D-Nucks.
beauty. I think that takes us
Big
to the
noodles.
end of the Clubhouse episode 15, round 16. But Got one for you just before we finish.
Yeah.
Luke Combs' new album.
Oh,
Yes.
Outstanding.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Little country boys.
Yeah, I was on Bianca's story the other day. Listen to that.
Been blasting it in the car.
Very, very
Have you not
good.
hit it?
Nah, Mo was telling me about it yesterday, and yeah, she's like, "Have you heard it?" I was like, "Nah," but
Very good.
I'll have
It's
to get
about
on the way
like
home.
the gist of it is so a lot of his songs he's like singing to his son, but then like refers to like him,
Something else.
Luke when he was a kid and like looking up to his dad, and it's like it's really good, really good. So you got boys.
Best songs,
I'm sure
best
it
songs.
resonates.
Little country boys.
Little Country Boys are the best.
Famous front door is a good one.
No, I haven't heard that yet.
Um,
Little country boys, and the other one was, it's not me, it's you. Is that right?
yeah, something like that.
Look, I'm just-
Famous front door is sort of like he's singing as if like he's just a regular dad, but when he gets to his front door and sees his boy, he feels famous because his boy's like
Loves them.
up and about.
Yeah.
Very good. So I recommend.
The man he sees in me.
Yeah, good song.
That's
good
the one
song.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Great track. So if you haven't listened to it yet and you like your country music, Luke Combs, new album, check it out. Very good. Fathers and Sons, I think it's called.
You're not into your country music either. That's a bit surprising.
No, what do you mean?
We spoke about what's your favorite like go-to music and
Yeah, but I'm a chameleon.
yeah, so hip hop.
I'm a chameleon.
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy. No, I'm a chameleon. I like my country.
Chameleon.
I like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I can appreciate good tunes.
Yeah. Very cool then.
So we'll end it there. Listen to that. Let us know in the comments how it is, and we'll be back next week, hopefully with a guest.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. Go north. Up
Go the
hangers.
Shinbonas.
Let's go, boys. Bring it home, eh?
Thanks to everyone that has tuned into the Clubhouse podcast. Please make sure you have hit the subscribe button on all our channels and also following us on social media at Oz American Aces so that you don't miss out on any announcements.
Catch you at the Clubhouse.
This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now.